Stars. This is Leo Nix, as I am called here on YouTube, but I also go by Leila Troy. So today, as requested on my Instagram account, which I will have linked down below, I am doing a sketchbook tour. Since this is the first sketchbook I finished, I thought it'd be awesome to get to flip through it and show you guys what I've been working on and just kind of the little things that have inspired me along the way. So originally this book started out as an inspiration journal because of the fact that I was having really major art block and wasn't really creating a lot of original content. So I really just put a bunch of like magazine clippings, newspapers, books, construction paper, things like that, little poems, doodles, all that together to kind of be a little bit of like an inspiration board on each page, different theme on each page, different color combinations, things of that nature, just to kind of still be creating whether it's original or not. So throughout much of this book, it's really just a lot of doodles and fun little designs that I've created. Some of these you will see on my Instagram or you'll see them on my website, which is also going to be linked down below. So go check those out. Really fun and interesting. Also linked down below will be my Patreon. You should definitely go support me on that. So like I said before, this is the first sketchbook that I have finished. For the most part, most of my sketchbooks are notes, but I typically dedicate my sketchbooks to like a particular style or thing I'm interested in. And so after like a month or two, I switch things up and I get uninterested in that thing, and then things never get finished. Such as right now, I have a sketchbook dedicated just to colored pieces. And as you can see, I use a lot of ink, but also I don't do a lot of inking either. So there's a lot of just different sketchy things and studies and whatnot. And I also have different sketchbooks, like I have stress books that I also create, and maybe when I finish the one I'm currently working on, we can do a sketchbook tour of that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Pretty much what my stress books are is like when I get overwhelmed or stressed, instead of like being destructive with that amount of emotion, I be creative and constructive, and I create these little monsters or illustrations to kind of minimize my anxieties and put them into something cute and easily accomplished. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. I'm also currently working on a new sketchbook that obviously isn't this one. This one's completed, so I put together a new one. I do bind my own sketchbooks. I take hard-covered books. I take out all the pages and I put together my own paper and bind it and put it into the cover of these books. So as you can see, like my book's a little bit broken. You can kind of see where the spine is broken here in these pages. So yeah, I can maybe do a tutorial on that as well. You should let me know if you want to see how I do that. I'm also currently working on a webcomic, so there will be some little snippets throughout here of the different things included. Like a lot of these notes are relevant to my progress or the things I'm working on or my goals and things I want to accomplish within this year, as well as things like my comic or other projects I have been working on. So there's a lot of just notes to myself more than anything else. My sketchbooks tend to be very personal to me, and they tend to be like journals, and so I write a lot in them, including a lot of emotion and just like how I'm feeling and things of that nature. I also have been working on a lot of character studies and working on expression and consistency and developing my characters and how they should look, as well as backgrounds for like the comic and such. Like these two characters here are Lily and Fang, and you will be seeing more of Fang later on, as he will be in the first chapter of my webcomic. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I have a lot of just random sketches, more things you will see on my Instagram. currently working on a lot of different things. I really don't know what else to say like about my sketchbooks. Like I said, they're really like journals to me. They're really personal. This is the first sketchbook I finished. I was very conflicted about doing this for the fact that my sketchbooks are like journals to me, but a lot of my pieces I don't end up posting, and some of my sketchbook pages I really end up liking in the end, but they just don't get posted anywhere. So, but you guys requested this and asked that I do this. So here it is. I made it. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm making this right now, which doesn't seem late, but I'm an old person and like to go to bed early. Sabrina's next to me, and she's just kind of laughing at me. So, some of these sketches are from Inktober, and another one was September like ink challenge that I did, neither of which I have finished. I'd never finished them. I might do Mermaid May, but I'm not sure yet. It depends, because I do have a lot going on, so I don't want to like overload myself and not end up doing one of the other projects I'm working on, because I've been working on them for a very long time. And so I'm really proud of them, but I really need to finish them. So I don't want to put too much on my plate at once and do Mermaid May, but I really kind of want to. It's cute. I guess another thing I can talk about is my art style, which is kind of always changing. I have a few different styles I like to draw in. But overall, my style is pretty well into the fantasy, whimsical stuff. And I do a lot of character design, though not so much illustration, I guess, or animation. Though I am trying to broaden my horizons into the idea of storytelling and illustration. Like I said, I'm doing the webcomic. So that's definitely going to be something that's really new for me, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But I have to work on consistency and which style I want to draw it in, as well as working with a few other people on writing the story itself, since it will be a lot of work. But yeah, I'm excited for it overall. These pages are mostly my Inktober pages. Like I said, I probably only did about a week of Inktober, so I didn't get very far into it. As well as then I started working on tarot cards after that, and so I did make an entire deck of tarot cards. I'm finishing up with the borders and the backs of the cards, which I haven't finished yet. Here's some of my doodles for my tarot cards. And so pretty much I need to finish those. Those are one of the projects I've been working on. But when I finish them, I do want to potentially sell them on my website. But I'm not sure. You guys tell me what you think. If you would like to buy a deck of tarot cards. So I'm going to make copies and sell those. Then I have some more character designs. I currently have about 80 characters lined up for this webcomic, which is a lot. Probably too many, but we'll see what happens. Pretty much, I'm working on other projects with my characters, and I do have some sketchbooks dedicated to my characters. So maybe I will go through and show you guys some of those, as well as like introduce you to these characters. These two pages are of characters as well, and just kind of the things that they do, and just more studies on that. So a lot of posing and expression and character studies is what I'm mostly working on. That little scribble is from my daughter, who is also an artist, and I love her very much, and she helps me. So I hang up her pieces around my house as well. She likes to paint. We have a lot of fun together. And so here's more scribbles, some more notes, and project ideas, thoughts, more scribbles, and yeah. So then that's mostly what my sketchbook is, sending out projects, notes to myself, inspiration. I feel like that's mostly what most people's sketchbooks are, so I don't really know what else to say about that. That's what it is. And then this next page is all from Not My Hands, which you can see on my Instagram or my website. So these are all just like little drawings that went into it, as well as this deer page was a painting I was going to make and I never got around to making. So, and then this is all from Fondle, which is a piece I did finish. It is also on my website, and just kind of notes about my website and things of that nature. More studies and just all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah, that's really pretty much the entirety of my sketchbook. So, yeah. Alright, well, thank you for watching.